She is an amazing young woman, all inclusive. She's a great athlete, yes. She's smart, yes. She thinks of others.
Whatever I take on, I'm going to be the best at it, and so I would never commit to something that I didn't feel like I could push myself in. Normal day, I would get up, go to school. After school, go to softball practice. After softball practice, throw shot and disc for a while, and then come home, do whatever homework needs to be done, and then crash hard.
If this dries and then the paper sticks to it, I'm gonna be really sad, actually.
My parents always told me you're a student athlete, and so student is the first word for a reason. I've always just placed a high expectation on my academics because I've always felt that they were super important just for preparing yourself for the future.
As a freshman, she was taking freshman level and sophomore level math classes, so she was already looking 4 years ahead as to where she wanted to be academically.
Art has actually had a big influence on my life. That's probably my favorite teacher, Mrs. Sprague. She's just helped me a lot with the perfection thing. It's something that I always work on. I'm striving for excellence, not perfection, and art has really helped me grow as a person. Just imperfections can be beautiful when you make them.
If I always have the high academic standing that I do, that'll put me in the best position for the most opportunities.
It takes a lot of dedication. You have to learn time management, so I know from practice she's busy. She has nights that she goes to her dog service training, and then on top of it, she's ranked 1 in her class, and she does it, and she does everything she does well.
Paws with a Cause is a national assistance dog organization. We train assistance dogs to help people with disabilities, seizure response dogs, hearing dogs for the hearing impaired and deaf, and service dogs for children with autism.
I was always the little kid that was crazy about animals, tried to bring all of them home. That was just a perfect way for me to give back.
When Greta was little, we always thought she'd be a vet because she loves animals, all animals. And we always called her the dog whisperer. She could go up to the most unruly dog and it would just settle.
Let's go, Portia, come. Good girl. You're walking very nicely. Yes, good girl.
I started training the dogs my sophomore year. Portia is about 6 months old. I received her after I turned in my last dog, Tux, and she's my best friend. These dogs, you just get so close with them. You spend so much time with them. You take them to the store, to the movies. People laugh at me because I say she has a sense of humor, but everybody at Paws understands.
Some new raisers get a little nervous, but Greta took it all in stride, and she has raised 4 dogs for Paws now.
These dogs have taught me so much about myself and who I want to be and just things that we may take for granted. We don't think about going up and down the stairs as an issue, but somebody may need that dog as a brace dog.
Her first Paws dog was disqualified from the cataract. As the raisers, we have the option to adopt. Of course, you've fallen in love with this dog already, and it's the cutest little puppy. And Greta says to me, Mom, I didn't do this to get a puppy. I did this because I want to raise dogs to help people so that they will get independence. That's a really mature thing for a 16-year-old to say.
I get to have a best friend for a year, and then it goes to somebody else, and yeah, that hurts, but it goes to somebody who needs her more than I do.
You're a good girl. Mwah. All right, I'm just saying. I was close to a cycle the last time we played Sparta. I'm feeling it tonight.
My mom, I want to be like her. So my goal, it was always kind of our little teasing thing that I was going to get more varsity letters than her.
I had 11 varsity letters before she even got into high school. She goes, I'm going to have more than you. And I'm like, well, you can only beat me by 1. Thinking 12, well, she's going to dual sport in the spring and get 16.
The first few years that she did it, I might get a little more stressed, just making sure that she felt comfortable and confident so that she could perform at a level she wanted to.
I love to compete, and so 4 sports is the best way to do it.
She's a beast. I'm glad she's on my team. Greta hates to lose, and so do I.
Coach is like my second mom. She's the coach that had the biggest influence on my life. We always say after somebody makes a mistake, you got the next one. She's just helped me learn a lot about moving forward and not keeping your head down.
Just last week, we had a home meet for track, and we had a doubleheader. Literally in between games, she stripped down, had her track stuff already on underneath, ran up through, took first place.
You just think, oh my gosh, for 4 years, you've done 4 sports and still maintain an amazing academic level. It's crazy. It's really hard for me to even fathom.
I'm really looking into pediatric orthopedic surgery. Emory is just great. I chose them because of the academic level that they have. It's what I want going forward. It's the best place for me to be.
She wants to be the best, and I think with a medical career, that would be awesome. I'd want somebody working on me that wants to be the best and knows what they're doing.
She's created through her work an opportunity to fulfill a lot of her dreams. We're always here to support her, whether we're 15 minutes away or 12 hours away.
I hope she just takes the time to enjoy it all and gain as much from that as she can.
I think the best memories I'll take are just all the different relationships that I've built throughout high school. Being able to grow as a person throughout all the different things that I've done. Appreciate what you have and do everything that you do with enthusiasm.